Okay, so yeah, welcome to this part of the lesson. And what I'll basically be talking about today is going to be on WordPress plugins. Now, when you are using the content management called WordPress system, you come across, in fact, in almost all the websites you be building with WordPress, you will come across this term called the plugins. Now, in this lesson, I'll be explaining to you in details, somehow like an overview. Then thereafter, we get into the practical approach of seeing how to install these plugins and how to use it on our website. But first and foremost, we want to have a glimpse of what these plugins is about. What are they? And some of the examples of WordPress plugins are available there on the WordPress repository. Now, let's get started. So, what are WordPress plugins? Now, plugins are like small apps that extends the functionalities of websites. Plugins are not just used only in WordPress. We have plugins we are building custom websites. Okay. Now, but when it comes to the WordPress, they are like small apps, usually in the zip formats, or just small apps that, when once you install it, it carries its own function and extends the functionalities of website. Now, when once you install a WordPress has some of its default features that you cannot extend past. All right. So for you to extend the functionality, such as maybe logging in, all right, allowing users to drop comments or allowing widgets to display on your blog, or installing what they call the Google AdSense. If you are to place ads on your site, we have several plugins that allows you to do that. So plugins helps you take almost full control of how you'd want your website functionalities to extend to. Let's take for example that I'm building a website or just a blog that allows users to just come there anonymously and then they comment. But what I would want to do is to integrate a login authentication system whereby every user should sign up on the website before dropping comments. So WordPress plugins allows us to do this. All right. And so each plugin, as we said, has its function or a role, right? We have several and tons of WordPress plugins available on the WordPress repository. Now, each of them have their different roles, right? Though the plugin that controls the user authentication function cannot, has the same function as a different plugin that maybe allows users to comment or allows us to place ads on our website or allows people to buy products on our platform, such as the WooCommerce. You are going to be seeing some of the examples of WordPress plugins that we have. Now, how do you install these plugins? Now, they can be downloaded directly from the official WordPress website. All right, the official WordPress website is the wordpress.org. Once you visit there, we have sections for themes, for plugins. So if you head over to the plugin section, you'll be able to see a whole lot of plugins available. We have some of the popular plugins available on the platform. We have featured plugins, those important plugins that has the highest number of downloads. You can check there at the WordPress repository, the WordPress official website, and you download them in zip format and upload it to your website. Or you can as well install and activate WordPress plugin directly from your admin dashboard. That is your WordPress dashboard. Now we'll be looking at some of the examples of WordPress plugins available, and we have what is called the WooCommerce. Now, what this WooCommerce plugin does is that it helps us to extend the functionalities of websites, such as including a kind of an e-commerce, right? Allowing people to buy products from your store. Let's say, for example, you are building an e-commerce platform. You must install the WooCommerce plugin, though there are other alternatives, but WooCommerce has the highest number of downloads, most frequently and most used plugins there if you are to build an e-commerce platform. So it allows us to extend our default website to e-commerce website. All right, so that is what basically the WooCommerce plugin does. Now we also have what is called a contact form plugin. This one allows us to it lets us create something like a custom contact us form. Right, create contact us form on our website. Okay, for example, we are creating a contact us page. This plugin lets you to create something they call shortcode, and then you can place it anywhere or on a dedicated page for people, your clients, your website visitors to contact you directly from that page. This plugin is very, very important. Now we also have what is called the pay stack. Now this pay stack is a payment gateway. It lets you integrate your website to a merchant account, all right, so you could start accepting payment from your customers. The same goes to the Rev plugin owned by Flutterwave. Then as well, we also have what is called a classic editor. Now what this classic editor does, we are going to be looking at this, but for now let's leave the classic editor. Then we also have what is called the Yoast SEO plugin. Now what this Yoast SEO plugin is that it allows you to, when it comes to search engine optimization, let's say for example you want to rank your website on Google search engine, the Yoast SEO plugin helps you to use their custom, how am I going to put it now, the Yoast SEO plugin allows you to optimize your website, right? It helps you to optimize your website such that it will be search engine friendly. Okay, and now we also have what is called the Elementor page builder. Now what is Elementor page builder? It lets you create websites to your test, right, by adding some elements and adding some other features, right? Now, and let's get into practice. Right now, this is the website that we are currently working on. This is the website that we are working on. So what you do is if you come over to the plugin section, right, right here you see all the available plugins that are available on this website. All the available plugins, we have their names here, we have the description of what they perform here. Right now, for example, we have the WooCommerce, which I've already installed on the website. It says an e-commerce toolkit that helps you sell anything. So if you have to sell something on your website, you have to install this WooCommerce plugin. Now we also have the Yoast SEO. So this is the first true all-in-one SEO solution for WordPress, including on-page content analysis. So it helps you create XML for sitemaps, helps you submit your websites to Google, and it also enables you to customize your snippets, how you'd want your website to display on Google search engines. Now we also have what is called a classic editor here. It enables the WordPress classic editor, an old style edit post screen, and the header. So you can head over to here, just click on it, and then you begin to read what it does. So these are the different description of what all this plugin does. As well, we have the Elementor page builder. It's a drag and drop page builder that helps you create kind of mobile responsive websites for your platform. We also have what is called a contact us, which we saw earlier here. We have the pay stack, so a WooCommerce payment gateway for pay stack. All right, so these are some of the commonly used plugins available. So you can head over to the plugins website of WordPress. That's wordpress.org. all right, wordpress.org. Now if you happen to visit this website, if you happen to visit here, come over to the download and extends here, you see plugin section here. Now once you click on here, we have the featured plugins, we have the beta plugins here, we have some of the popular plugins available with some of the number of downloads, active installations on the platform. So you can see we have contact form, about 5 million active installation, Yoast SEO, Elementor website builder, classic editor. So head over to click on see all popular plugins and you can download them from here. So let's say for example you'd want to download the real simple SSL, or let's just pick any of the plugins which we do not currently have on our platform. All right, for example, we have, let's say we want to download, okay, let's go through the page and then Okay, let's say we want to download this contact form by WP form. So just click on this. You can click on download. It's going to download this file in a zip format. So once the download is complete, head over to the plugin section. Then click on add new plugin here. Once you click on the add new plugins, click on upload plugin. Now drag it down to here and then you click on install. It's going to install the plugin and you can head over to activate the plugin. Now the other way of installing plugins is by going to the add new plugins, and at the add new plugins we have this section that is called, you can as well search for the plugin here. You can go to popular plugins, then you can just click on any of them to install, and after installation you download the plugin to your website and you start using them. If you already have some plugins available on the platform, you would see the active button already deactivated here. Right, so you cannot click on the active button. This tells you that these plugins are already installed on your website. So basically, in conclusion, we know that what WordPress plugin does is that it extends the functionalities of your website, and there are not large sizes. We have plugins from 1 megabyte, we have plugins from 2 megabyte, we have plugins up to 10 megabyte. All depends of the complexity, the roles and the function and what it does to your website. So I thank you so much for joining me once again in this part of the lesson, and I'm expecting to see you next time.